Hello everybody, we're back with another Overlord video. Today we are going to be killing Goldo and Rollie. So off camera I did a little bit of upgrading to our armor and mace. I upgraded our mace to max.
I'm sure there's more loot you can bring me. And remember, a girl can never have enough shoes.
So I'll show you what I've done so far. I still need to do a little bit more grinding of bugs in the dungeon. So on the armor, I didn't mean to close that. I've got it to this so far. I want to get the regen to the first point and mana to the rest. Helmet is going to take a while. Keep on clicking it by accident. Because I've only done +5 so far. I still need to do another 10. The weapons, the Arcanium Mace is max damage, which is pretty helpful. It's going to make killing things a lot easier. So as I said, we're going to be killing Rollie and Goldo this episode.
Mighty Overlord.
So we're going to go jump into the black pool of death and go towards the Golden Hills Stronghold. I'm pretty sure is where we have to go. And talk to these elves here.
You choose all reds, green, blues, browns.
Alright, we're going to put a few browns away because we still need a few blues.
Brown, red, green, blues.
Alright, so whilst they do that, we can talk to these elves.
The last of the elven women. I heard them in there, crying out to me. Without them, our ancient race is surely doomed. You would go into the lair of Evernight's destroyer? Riches abound. But you must be prepared to slay the master and his beast. They say he calls the beast Rollie.
That is a very
Slay
intimidating
and
name.
riches. You choose no downside to this idea, master.
So apparently I can't kill these elves. Oh, there we go. They're just taking their time. Right, so this is the stronghold place. So we're just gonna walk in here and murder everyone. This spell is very overpowered. In case you couldn't just tell how I just murdered everyone incredibly quickly.
Reds.
Those campfires are a danger hazard. We have to be careful near it. It will kill our minions. Which is kind of stupid, not gonna lie, but it's how it works.
You choose all.
There are lots of crates for us to also loot in this area. So we'll do that. So our browns can get some gear. Just have to be careful that our reds don't set off any mines by accident. Like if they miss a fireball and hit a mine instead, we could end us very quickly. Apparently there's a mine dude here. Oh, we're just gonna be careful with that. So if you're wondering why I did that, there is a flamethrower dwarf down there, which is also one of the reasons why I brought so many reds with us. So now we have to wait for him to explode before we can get this gold. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, my mace is doing a lot of damage since I upgraded it full damage. If I put in fire damage, then it wouldn't be as good because there might be enemies that have fire resistance, but I don't think there's any enemies with straight up just melee resistance. That's the main reason why I didn't put any other stuff on it, and knockback is pretty useless. As a DLC weapon, that's better than if you put full knockback on this, I'm pretty sure.
The minions that escaped from that mother goddess statue are still searching for a tower gate, sire.
So as you just saw, those guys just spawned in there, which is why I was looking behind us, so that you guys could see. It's pretty cursed. That's just how dwarves get around, I guess. So Goldo lives in the hill over there, which is where we're heading. Inferno is really good, which is why in this Overlord it's best to probably pick Corruption is what I'm doing. If you choose to not do Corruption, then you won't have Inferno. Inferno is really good though, so I don't know why you wouldn't. That dwarf can actually hit his friends, and I was trying to get him to hit one, but he didn't. Alright, so we just need to wait for him to explode now before we go in. But we didn't have to, we could have just walked straight in, but I wanted to destroy some things and pick up some gear. That helmet that green picked up is quite... well, it has lots of defense and it's helpful. It's a nice helmet for your minions. Alright, so now we go into the royal holes and we can kill Goldo and his pet.
It looks like all the mining has weakened the structure of this place. Careful, Lord. You don't want to end up buried in rubble and chunks of dwarf.
So I guess the dwarves just decided it would be a good idea to mine their own pillars. I'm not sure if it was a good idea, but I don't think it was. And I wouldn't recommend mining your pillars at your house either. It's not a good idea. So I could be using reds here, but I'm just not bothered. So you can see the regen at work on my health, it's going up. It's very helpful. So there's some more gold back here, in case we still needed gold. Which we really don't, because we just made our armor recently. There's actually a trap as soon as we kill this guy, I'm pretty sure. Well, after he finishes exploding, that is. Well, it's actually an ambush, not a trap. It's a pretty trashy ambush though. As you can see, it's just these two guys. And now they're dead. They probably should have tried harder, but they didn't. I'm pretty sure dwarves are the only, like, group of enemies that don't speak. Oh wait, no. There's the raiders as well that we saw in Castle Spring. But Goldo, I think, is the only boss that doesn't speak in the entire game. I don't know why they made it that way, but they did, and it works. Alright, so we'll just continue looting until they get this gold through, so I can actually have the minions helping me in the battle. Thing is, there's actually a spawner right here, so I don't know why they had to bring it all the way back. Alright, that's pretty much going to be the only time I'm ever going to sacrifice reds. Well, minions overall. I don't usually do it, I just really wanted some mana for this battle because it's helpful.
That must...
Alright, so I'm just going to set them up real quick. I hope they don't teleport back to me as soon as this happens.
And that must be Rollie.
Alright, they do.
You choose all. Brown, greens.
Alright, so the main thing you want to do, use your reds to distract him. And hope he doesn't run them over like he just did. And the blues are trying to help. Oh, we've already lost all our reds, but we don't even need them in the next bit, which we should be able to get to soon. We need to hope he locks back onto the red again. Which he seems like he's doing, unless he continues turning. Alright, we're good. And there we go, it's into his next stage now. Alright, we need to be careful, because he now uses that roller on the front to his advantage. The bomb is pretty useless. So you're meant to throw it at him when he gets disabled like he is now. Thing is, it just disables him again, so I don't know why you'd want to. He gets disabled and then you attack instead of you have to throw in another thing to disable him. There we go, and he's dead. We've only lost all our reds, which I think we lost 10 reds. But that's fine. Reds aren't super great in this. Overlords. And Overlord 2 there. They're quite strong. So most people would just run up and kill Goldo one shot, but if you stand next to him, he can actually hit you. He does the tiniest amount of damage though. But it's possible that he kills you if you get super low from the boss battle.
Look at all that evil energy, sire. Brown.
Alright, so we can get a new crown minion after the last one died.
You choose all.
Which is really sad how he died. But we've got a new crown minion. He doesn't know how to wear his crown, as we can see. He just wears it on his neck. So there's another corruption and, well, good deed here. Good and bad deed. Good deed would be to save those elves.
Goldo's hoard. I think you should give that gold a good home, sire.
Or we could save the elves.
Without their females, the elven race would be wiped from the face of this land. No more elves? Ah, be still, my beating heart.
We are the last. Do not let this world forget the beauty of the
Master,
elves.
this place is collapsing. It's the gold or the elves.
One thing I don't understand is why we can't do both. We have so many minions that we could probably grab the gold and save the women at the same time, as you can see. Trying to get the life force there, but it takes too long. And now Goldo is dead, which is very helpful. Fortunately, it doesn't teleport us straight back to the tower, which is kind of annoying. So we have to walk all the way back to the tower now. And then we get to learn something new, which we'll see in a sec. We just have to walk all the way around. Lucky for us, there aren't any more dwarves here. I don't think so, at least. this isn't the last time we'll see the dwarves, because we have to do the DLC as well. The DLC is kind of chaotic. You'll see when we get there. There's lots of hard things to control. I'll stop speaking about that for now, because there's more chests for us to loot. And we love chests. Free money is pretty much all it is. There's pretty much no point of collecting money anymore. We have plenty, and we've got the last set and spells. The only thing we can really do is buy our mistress things. Alright, so we'll head back to the tower now. And we'll see this nice thing to learn.
The minions have found a secluded gate, sire. I believe this is the Ruborian Desert.
Yeah, so that's where we're going next. The Ruborian Desert is pretty much the most horrible place in the entire game. And we'll see that when we get there, so bye for now.